Why in the hell these people got these fucking little bitty ass kids at this fucking drag show, y'all?
But it's 11:40 at night.
It is 11:40 at night. These people have children in a fucking drag show in LA on the beach. Look at this shit.
Woo! USA! USA!
Telling her get her fucking money. Look at this fucking bullshit. Look at this bullshit now. Look, they giving them fucking money, yo. Little girls now. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. And fucking throwing money at these little girls.
Wait, hold on, I got the coin.
Got them picking up fucking money off the floor like they fucking strippers and shit.
Good evening and welcome to the program.
However, experience is the suppository of all wisdom.
They're the so-called man caves where many husbands who
They patriots all across Australia.
Dividing people into groups of racist.
Well, then you're a racist.
In our democracy and way of life,
One in six Australians is now living off the dole.
being persecuted for expressing their right to
We don't want
free speech.
Australia to be overrun by these people.
And I got obsessed with my body straight away.
Indeed. Well, we're in the grip of the Ice Age, the dealing and use of the drug ice.
On religious preaching in Rundle
The
Mall.
Australian flag, Anzac Day, the national anthem, bacon.
Hey, oh, excuse me, cough right then. That was a bit weird. Hey, welcome to Hide from Fire. I am, as always, Adam Sage, and yeah, everything seems to be up and running. So let's just get straight into it, eh? Yeah, first story. On the coronavirus. Do I have my coronavirus logo? Ah, I do. Nice. Let's see. Significant poll. Significant proportion of Brits say they have enjoyed lockdown.
You will die without honor.
Yep, that's right. Oh God. Like, isn't like whatever they've been giving people for like to be locked down or whatever, isn't it just like unemployment? So these people are happy that that's their income. Unemployment, like income, is that people are happy with this. Jesus Christ. So what does it say? Say a significant proportion of Brits are fucking losers. A new poll by the Sunday Times finds that a significant portion of Brits say they've enjoyed the lockdown, with younger people more likely to say they liked COVID-19 restrictions. Why? Because they didn't have to work. It basically justified, and they're fucking commies, so they think that other people should work and they just give them money. This is what they genuinely believe. They survey gave a range of answers to measure their like or dislike for the lockdown. Over 16% in total said they liked or strongly liked the lockdown. That's insane. The figures are even more alarming when it comes to young people. 20% of 18 to 24-year-olds say they liked or strongly liked the lockdown, while 22% of 25 to 34-year-olds said the same. Jesus Christ, that's insane. Have you actually enjoyed lockdown? Okay, what? But a small but significant proportion of the population have enjoyed lockdown, according to the survey. Over 16%. How the hell should we just check this out on Twitter? Like, how the hell can you say you've liked the lockdown? Wow. Who asked? Times readers? I bet none of them enjoyed it, lost loved one or their job. Freaks. Yep, I agree. People actually enjoyed it. On a network. Okay. Marie. Okay. No. It's when Tories didn't want to give kids food in case they became reliant on having food. Number 10 refused to. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Don't do it. Yeah, don't give people shit because then they become reliant on it and then they can't provide for themselves. A message for Tory voters this Thursday: stay home, save lives, protect. Oh God, they want to protect the fucking. They want to protect their free healthcare that the working class pays for them. These fucking university release, elitists. Imagine the press and the media reaction if they said they're just created, yada yada yada. And well, we did it over 15 million years. We're working together. We sent the UK message that they won't hold Prime for his relentless lying. We will. Okay, good for you. Blah blah. See, none of this. Yep. Blah 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 blah. Perhaps people of Hartlepool would like to know that Cornwall voted. Blah blah blah. Thinking red wall, blue Brexit will start from with Greens. What? I think Labor needs to rename red wall the blue Brexit wall. Okay, whatever. Boris Johnson, blah blah blah. Boris Johnson. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why I'm going to on Twitter. Of course they're going to say it. Have you actually enjoyed the lockdown? Jesus Christ. Separate opinion poll conducted last month by YouGov. Oh God. Found that over half of Brits said they would miss many or some aspects of lockdown. How can you miss not being able to earn money? How can you miss being forced to live your life as a fucking loser? Like, you know, sitting in your house all day doing nothing and relying on government handouts. How the fuck can you enjoy that? However, pro-lockdown sentiment is also undeniably driven by the fact that government has covered 80% of people's wages. Jesus Christ. So their pay's down 20% and they're happy. These people are insane. To tell an Australian state would be one which all power executive political bosses and their army of managers control the population of slaves who do not have to be conquered because they love their servitude. Yep, that is exactly fucking right. These people love their fucking servitude. Yeah, I just thought I'd bring that story up because, I saw that and I thought, no, that can't be true, but apparently it is. Yeah, like 20% of people or 15% of people actually enjoy being on the fucking dole. That is absolutely disgusting. There are so many people. There's such a high percentage of people who just don't want to do anything for themselves. Imagine wanting to be taken care of, wanting people to like look after you and shit like that. Imagine wanting that. Like, what kind of deranged mind do you have to want to be taken care of? Like you're fucking retarded. I don't have a sound here. God damn it.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
And speaking of kind of retarded, this one's from Adelaide. Self-proclaimed Big Bird bandits return $160,000 costume to Adelaide Circus. How the fuck does that cost $160,000? Two men seen leaving the stolen Sesame Street costume with an apology note were unable to be located by police dog squad. Yeah, good. Costume with a note. Yeah, what the fuck is that in its mouth? Looks like a GoPro or something. What is it? Okay. Has been. The Big Bird costume has been returned after being stolen from a circus in Adelaide by the self-proclaimed Big Bird bandits. Okay, what? Why is Big Bird at a circus? Like, what the hell is that? The 213 centimeter tall. What is that? Bright yellow costume, reportedly made of ostrich feathers. Why does it have to be made of ostrich? Okay, ostrich feathers was found dumped near the southwestern end of the circus, with a note saying no harm had to come to Mr. Bird. Okay, fair enough. South Australian police were called to the Sesame Street Circus Spectacular. Sesame Street are a circus now? Okay, that's weird. At Port Road, Thebarton, after two men were seen carrying what appeared to be the missing costume early on Wednesday morning. So they just left it by a fucking transition box just sitting there. That is $160,000. That. Why? Are ostriches rare? I thought they were farmed and like used as meat. Early Wednesday morning. Yeah, that's right. We've got the police say the costume was dumped near an electricity box outside the circus that contained and that two males carrying it ran away across Port Road. Police descended on the area, secured the stolen costume, which contained a letter of apology in the beak. The note was signed off by the Big Bird Bandits. Okay, well, you got to give yourself a name. Begins by offering apology for taking the costume. Okay, the note, for taking the costume, and explained that the bandits were just trying to cheer themselves up. Wait, by stealing? I guess it is funny to steal a Big Bird costume. We had no idea what we were doing or what our actions would cause. What do you mean, you accidentally stole it? We were just having a rough time and we're trying to cheer ourselves up. What the fuck? They're making themselves a victim. Jesus Christ, I guarantee these people use Facebook. We had a great time with Mr. Bird. He's a great guy and no harm came to our friend. Just before signing off, the writer apologized for being such a big burden. Oh, such a big burden. I'm having trouble finding my buttons. Police said in a statement they searched the area using police dog patrols, but were unable to locate the two men. Yeah, because they obviously got in a car and drove away, you dickheads. Circus director Keith Brown told ABC Radio Adelaide that the trail of feathers were left by the bandits. He's lost a couple of feathers as he's gone down the road. So it's $160 for a shitty, for a fucking shitty fucking bird costume that falls apart when you carry it. We all live on site. It's a travelling touring show. It's the first time Sesame Street has joined the circus. We have to remember this is what? We have to remember this is an international circus show. Why do you have to remember that? The gigantic costume was flown in from New York to take part in the circus. Authorities confirmed that the Big Bird wasn't damaged during the ordeal. Yeah, okay. Oh God, Sesame Street creates Virginia Muppets to help refugee children. Are you fucking serious? Okay, anyway, let's see. The investigation into the theft is ongoing, with police saying they suspect the bandits stole the costume sometime between Sunday afternoon on 18th of April and Monday morning, 19th of April. Anyone with information is asked to contact Crime Stoppers. Well, no, I wouldn't do that anyway. I'm not going to snitch on the Big Bird Bandits, whoever they are. All right, let's have a look at this. Sesame Street creates Regina, or whatever the fuck, some shithole country, Muppets, to help refugee children. Twins Naru and Aziz Yasmin will feature in education videos shown in refugee camps in Bangladesh. Oh my God. It's great here. Being a refugee is awesome. Yeah, let's move to a country with welfare. Yay! And then we'll turn it into the place we fled. Yay! I really should have used my voice modulator for that one, shouldn't I? If I got that turned on. Do I have the helium voice? Yeah, I do. Yeah, maybe I'll try it again.
Hey everybody! Yeah, that's working. Let's move to a country and increase the crime rate. Yay!
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. The television TV show Sesame Street has unveiled its first Rojinha. I know if I heard that pronounced, I'd know. Whatever the fuck. Muppets to help thousands of refugee children overcome trauma and tackle the impacts of coronavirus in the world's largest refugee settlement in Bangladesh. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of a video I actually have here. Let's see how they handle refugee crises during coronavirus in, say, I don't know, the United States of America. Wow, look at all those tacos. You know, because they're wearing the blankets, not because they're Mexican, you fucking racist. Oh, well, at least the cages are clear now, so, you know, it's kind of like how they put up a big glass wall for the tiger at the zoo. So, you know, the people looking in don't feel as bad for the fact that you've got a tiger in a small cage. What is going on with... Oh, you fucking faggot. I fucking knew that was going to happen. Something is going on with my mouse. Keeps fucking... I'm going to have to get a new mouse. Keeps fucking double clicking on me all the time. Let's see. Maybe I can use my other mouse. But it's Bluetooth and for some reason it doesn't want to work. No, let's try this one. It seems to be working. Okay, where were we? We're at the... actually, I've got to go back and find that... Where is it? Here it is, the Muppets. God damn, what a bunch of Muppets, eh? Help thousands, in Bangladesh. 6-year-old twins, Noor, okay, whatever. Anyway, will feature alongside the show's famous characters such as Elmo in an educational video in Rohingya language in the camp, according to Sesame Street Workshop, the non-profit organization behind the show. Let's see. The rule of these are at the heart of our efforts to bring early education to children and caregivers, impacted tremendously by the dual crisis of displacement and the COVID-19 pandemic, said Sharon Westin, the president of social media impact at Sesame Workshop. That's a job, fair enough. Ooh, what the fuck is that? Oh, what's with that leather Muppet? Let's see. Where are we? For most... Oh, no, wait. I should be giving it a female voice, shouldn't I? For most Rhodesian children... I can't pronounce it either. Noor and Aziz will be the very first characters in the media who look and sound like them. Yep. That's right. That's what she said. They will bring the transformation. They will bring the transformative power of playful learning to families at a time when it's needed more than ever. Oh my God, I am such an amazing person. Oh, can you see my virtue? According to UN figures, children make up more than half of about 730,000 Rohingya. Who arrived in Bangladesh in 2017 after a mass exodus from Myanmar, and now live in camps in Cox's Bazar. Cox's Bazar. Okay, fair enough. Earlier this year, aid agencies said the risk of child marriage and trafficking had increased in the camps as camps activities were scaled back and youth services shut amid the pandemic. Wow, so these are such amazing people that are trying to go into other countries. If you don't fucking put guards and shit everywhere and separate the children, they fuck them. What an amazing group of people. Why wouldn't anybody want to be culturally enriched by these people? Holy shit. Sesame Street Workshop described Noor as a passionate and curious girl who loves to make up funny new rules for games. Okay, so she's a bossy bitch. Well, her brother is a storyteller whose creativity at times can distract him from his daily task. Brak, a Bangladeshi NGO, whatever that is, and partner of the program, said the video segments would begin soon. Okay, now I've got to do a Rohingya accent. Okay. This will definitely help the Rohingya children stay connected to their roots, a Brak spokesman said. Brak spokeswoman Hasinia Akar. I think I nailed that voice. All right, so that's what that was. I don't know how I got onto... Oh, that's right, the Big Bird story. But yeah, okay, so this is what they need to help them get through the fact that, that if there aren't guards around... Oh, gee, I wonder if it's going to be that. Stay near the guard so the adults do not rape you. Tell the people at the border You are Christian. Lie about your Muslim heritage. Where were we? Oops. Let's see. Let's just delete these as I'm going through them. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's one. Yeah, speaking of just absurd shit and, well, let's face it, propaganda. Yeah, they're coming after the fonts now. Karate, Wonton, Chow Fun, the end of Chop Suey fonts. So, apparently, this font is racist. Here's a thought experiment. Close your eyes and imagine the font you'd see to depict the word Chinese. There's a good chance you pictured letters made from the swingy wedge-shaped strokes you've seen on restaurant signs, menus, takeaway boxes, and kung fu movie posters. These chop suey fonts, as American historian Paul Shaw calls them, have been a typographical shortcut for Asianists for decades. Yep, that's right. That's what it's there. It's there to, so you think about something, and it works. Shaw traces the font's originals to the Cleveland Type Foundry, which obtained a patent for a calligraphy style printing type. Later named Mandarin in 1883, it is perhaps no surprise that the Eastern-inspired lettering emerged in the late 19th century, an area where Orientalism coursed feverishly through the West. Okay, so they all had yellow fever. Mandarin, originally known as Chinese, is the granddaddy of chop suey types. Shaw wrote in Design Magazine print. That's a magazine, apparently. Neither the food nor the fonts bear any relation to true Chinese cuisine or calligraphy. But this has not prevented the proliferation of chop suey lettering and its close identification with Chinese culture outside of China. Oh no, House of Moi Lee, Chinese American restaurant, and it's probably owned by Chinese people, and they wanted to use that font, but somehow it's racist. Type designers in the West have since cooked up many of their own versions of chop suey variants. The fonts are commercially displayed as wonton, Peking, yeah, blah blah blah. It's not hard to cringe at the Chinese stereotypes bundled up with each font package, especially when seen through the lens of today's heightened vigilance towards discrimination and systematic racism. These places are all owned by Chinese people. They choose, or Vietnamese. They're all owned by Asian people. They choose these fonts themselves. So what? They're being racist against themselves. Critics believe that using chop suey typeface is downright racist, particularly when deployed by non-Asian creators. Particularly, how about exclusively? Okay, if it's a non-Asian creator, I can see you calling that person racist, but it is not racist. How is that racist if it's an Asian? How? White politicians, meanwhile, have been using chop fooey fonts to stoke xenophobia for over a century. Oh no, not xenophobia.
Gay!
Xenophobia for over a century. In her book, What Discriminacy Looked Like, a Visual History of the Printed Ballot. Cooper Union professor Alicia Cheng, social justice warrior, draws attention to the chopsticks font, as she calls it, used by San Francisco politician Dr. C.C. O'Donnell in a 1876 ballot, as he vowed to deport all Chinese immigrants if he was elected into office. You had to go back to 1876 to get offended. And you want to call 20 Western countries in 2021 racist. To find racism in fonts, you had to go back to 1876. You are looking to be offended and looking hard. Okay, here he is. Oh, this dude's based. Regular O'Donnell tickets. Yep. He was the first, started the ball rolling and kept it rolling. C.C. O'Donnell. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't see it there anyway. More contemporary examples include Pete Hostestev, the former U.S. ambassador to the Netherlands, who during his run for Senate in 2012 was criticized for campaigning with an ad featuring a character of a Chinese woman and a website with chop suey lettering. Okay, so he's just based. And in 2018, New Jersey Republican State Committee used a version of the all too familiar font in a mailer attacking Korean American Democrat Andy Kim. The incendiary headline read, "There's something real fishy about Andy Kim." Get it? Because they like fish. His press team, New Jersey Republican State, did not respond to CNN's request for comment. Why should they? What, because you're CNN, you deserve to be answered? Go fuck yourself. How about that? Companies and advertisers have also looked to exploit stereotypes associated with typeface. During World War II, oil giant Texaco produced a series of posters featuring chop suey fonts next to a bucktooth cat. When was this? During World War II. Oh, so when we were fighting Asians. Bucktooth character in order to vilify the Yellow Peril. Yeah, during a wartime. Oh no, well, I can't believe that. You know what? They might have even done propaganda about Nazis and said they were bad people as well. Oh, how horrible would that be? Oh no, they made fun of communists. How dare that's what it is. They made fun of communists. That's why this person's upset. When asked to comment on the historical posters, a spokeswoman for Chevron Corporation, now Texaco's parent company, told CNN Texaco's World War II posters are regrettable and inconsistent with their values. You think that you think war you think war ends soon? Go ahead, take a day off. Very nice. Like, yeah, that's making fun of the Japanese because they were the enemy. Oh, how dare anybody make fun of their enemy like that? I mean, dropping dropping 2 nukes on them, that's fine, but don't be racist about it, please. Come on, people. Fonts. Similarly, online grocer Fresh Direct, clothing brand Abercrombie and Finch, and the game developers behind Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red, are among many companies criticized for using culturally appropriative fonts in the last 2 decades. Oh my God, many companies. Oh my God, you've got like 4 or 5 people in 2 decades have done something you personally disapprove. Just you. What an injustice. A spokeswoman for Fresh Direct told CNN the company unequivocally denounces racism and discrimination and regrets using a controversial typeface on advertising and packaging for its stir-fry kit. We apologize for using a font type that was completely relevant and completely makes sense to use on stir-fry kits. You people are fucking insane. Seriously. Who but the fucking author of this article and the fucking dopey broad who wrote some book about fonts is offended by this shit? Let's see. A spokesman for Abercrombie and Finch, meanwhile, said in an email that t-shirts featuring characters and stereotype fonts from 2002 were inexcusable 19 years ago when they were released and do not reflect. Why were they inexcusable? Why are they inexcusable now? Why were they inexcusable 19 years ago? The spokeswoman added that the company encourages a culture of belonging and is committed to doing better in the future. Yeah, whatever. Did they sell or not? Because if people were so offended, you wouldn't have sold any. If the majority of people were so offended, they wouldn't have sold and they would have been discontinued straight away because they weren't selling. Did they sell? That's the question, because that tells you whether or not people are actually offended or not. Oh, but it doesn't matter if people aren't offended or not. I'm offended, and that's all it takes. It's upsetting me, the center of the universe. CD Projekt Red which used stereotypical Asian fonts in game graphics last year, did not respond to CNN's request for comment. Yeah, why should they? In 2020, with the COVID-19 pandemic ushering in a new tide of xenophobia, Canadian apparel brand Lululemon fired its art director after he seemingly endorsed a bat fried rice t-shirt design bearing the words "no thank you" by posting it to his Instagram. Oh my God, he made a bat joke. Oh my God, he's the only person who does that. The t-shirt design bearing the words "no thank you," design featured chop suey font on a takeout box with bat wings alluding from to the purported origins of the coronavirus. Okay, so there was, somebody ate a bat or something in fucking Wuhan, China, and he's making fun of that. He's making a joke about it. Who gives a shit? Like, how fucking good is your life when this is what you're complaining about? Like, how sweet is everything going for you when this is what concerns you? This is what you take the time to write an article about. How fucking sweet is your life? Where was it? Director, media outlet. There's something I deeply regret, and my eyes have been opened to the profound ripple effect this mistake has had. Yeah, because you lost your job. It's retarded. Lemon quickly distanced itself from its art director, emphasizing the brand had not to produce the inappropriate and inexcusable shirt. Notice how they all say the same thing. Wow. This is, racist undertones. For an older generation, Asian Americans, spotting the Fox brushstrokes letters can trigger past traumas. I think of words in anti-Asian. I think of words in anti-Asian or anti-Japanese sign. Wrote Japanese-American journalist G. Awaswaga, who began his career during a wave of anti-Japanese sentiment or Nipponophobia in the 1980s. I see the font one time, and I see the words Jap, Nick, Chin, Gook, a shop. I can't help it. In my experience, the font has been associated too often with racism and to me. This is the wonton font. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you found one guy who's offended so far. And so we have an author of a book, the author of this article, and one dude. So far, you found, congratulations, 3 people on the fucking planet you found that are offended. Okay, let's see. In 19th century, oh God, how long does this go on? This is pad thai. Okay, Jesus Christ. Less discrimination, more understanding. Everyone in Chinatown will be safe and healthy. Yeah, would you stop selling bat? New York's newest novelty, Tokyo restaurant. Oh my God. Music, dancing, international cabaret. Was founded by blah blah blah. No, okay. What? Apple's lead photographer. Okay, what is wrong with that? Yep. Wow. Okay, so this is from CNN. They found 3 people and went and had to go back 100 years to get offended over fonts. Well, congratulations. This is real journalism. Apparently, this is like the real news. This isn't fake news. This isn't clickbait horseshit. This is CNN, the great CNN. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh, okay, here we go. Should we do this one? Nah, actually, let's leave this story for now. How am I going for time? Oh, okay, we've got a bit of time, so just over halfway. So, you know what? We'll go to, actually, we'll go to this one because I heard about this today. Heading over to the US, I think we were there already. Caitlyn Jenner very serious about challenging Gavin Newsom in California recall, working with former Trump campaign manager. The party don't stop. I get in. That's a great big fat person. According to reports, a transgender activist and reality TV star Caitlyn Jenner is meeting with political advisor in Malibu next week to discuss a potential gubernatorial run. Okay. A potential gubernatorial run against Gavin Newsom in the possible California recall election. That's right. They got enough votes because they hated how much he's done. Gavin Newsom's the guy who went to the French Laundry restaurant, some fucking hoity-toity exclusive restaurant during lockdown, and his excuse for doing it, why he made other restaurants close and told people they couldn't go to restaurants or anything like that. And his excuse was, oh, it's my friend's 50th birthday, and, you know, we'd planned it for a long time, and, you know, I'm special. So let's see. In February, Jenner appeared to rule out running for California governor. The Daily Wire reported. The time reality TV star and longtime Republican Caitlyn Jenner doesn't plan to doesn't plan to do that. Caitlyn is not running for governor. According to Politico, Republicans in California and Washington have been speculating she would run for a while. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I saw, well, she is running now. I think he Bruce, whatever, is running now. I'll just look it up. And has I should have downloaded it before I started, but I completely forgot. Let's see. So he is running now, and let's see. God damn it! If I can try and look at the... Yeah. Okay, let's see. Caitlyn Jenner... campaign ad. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, so the campaign ad is out now. Let's see. Is this the ad? No, that's not it. That's not it. Let's see, this one might be it. Here we go. Somebody actually talking about it without commentary at the start.
Famed Olympic gold medalist Caitlyn Jenner is now entering a new race for the governor of California.
I've always been a dreamer. California was once the envy of the world. We had what everyone else wanted. The American dream grew up here.
What a pretty voice.
Yet career politicians and their policies have destroyed that dream.
So far,
it's been locked away, closed, shuttered, left in the dark, burned down. The government is now involved in every part of our lives. They've taken our money, our jobs, and our freedom. California needs a disruptor, a compassionate disruptor.
I'm a very
I came here with a dream 48 years ago to be the greatest athlete in the world. Now I enter a different kind of race.
It's just weird though.
My most important one yet. To save California. I want to carry the torch for the parents who had to balance work and their child's education. For business owners who were forced to shut down, for pastors who were not able to be with their congregation, for the family who lost their home in a fire, for an entire generation of students who lost a year of education. This past year has redefined our career politicians as elitists, and the people of California as the warriors, the kings, and the angels.
Yeah,
we never take kindly to glass ceilings here. Instead, we shatter them.
This one's way out there.
We're the trailblazers, the innovators. California is facing big hurdles. Now, we need leaders who are unafraid to leap to new heights.
He does not want to finish second in this race. He wants the world record.
Who are unafraid to challenge and to change.
That just got
the
way
status
louder,
quo.
didn't it?
I want to prove that it is absolutely possible. If we only
it's just got the exact same voice.
Together.
It's just funny.
California, it's time to reopen our schools, reopen our businesses, reopen the Golden Gates. So I don't care if you're a Republican, Democrat, I'm running to be governor for all Californians.
And if you don't
to
vote for me,
reclaim our true identity,
to
bring back the gold to the Golden State.
What a tremendous victory!
Now is the time to achieve that summit, to be the shining city on the hill, and together we'll restore and renew the California dream.
It's about what happens from here. It's not just about one person. It's about all of us.
Wait, is it? Oh, come on. You didn't say it. You're supposed to say, I'm Caitlyn Jenner, and I approve this message. Unless you're a great big fat person. Yeah, despite reports, blah, blah, blah. Jenner has brought aboard a team of seasoned GOP strategists, blah, blah, blah. Sources told Fox News. So, yeah, there's the ad. And, yeah, as far as, political ads go, that you know, it's on point, did its job and all that, and yeah. So, yeah, why not, I say. I mean, it still just looks weird. I mean, it's transphobic. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't care. This is, and while sticking on, left-wing Democratic politicians, why not? I saw this and I just, it made me laugh, so I hope it makes you laugh. Let's find out. This is real. Oh, fuck off. Just fuck off with that shit. Okay. This is real. Andrew Cuomo jokes with reporters that he is tall and good-looking. That's right, he's tall. Oh, God, again with these fucking sign people. You know closed caption exists, right? The only reason they have fucking people doing sign language there is to make them look like, it's just look how inclusive we are. Everything has fucking closed captions, like, Google fucking on YouTube, they do it for you. Like, there's no need for these sign people. It's pure, I guess it's literal virtue signaling because they're doing hand signs. So
Governor, your next question comes from Peter Haskell at WCBS. Peter, your line is now open. Please unmute your microphone.
Hey, Governor.
Hey, Peter, remember me? Tall, good-looking, blonde hair, blue eyes, button nose.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was he was being I guess, kind of self-detrimental there. But the embattled new governor took the time to joke with a local reporter during a press conference in Albany this week, telling him the man is tall, good-looking with a button nose. Cuomo's comments comes days after the top Democrat refused to resign following a series of scandals surrounding the state's COVID pandemic and allegations of sexual misconduct from staffers. Yeah, he absolutely, obviously I'm against false accusations and that, but he's definitely a fucking creep, and I'm just gonna now, should have had this ready, but let's see, Andrew Cuomo grabs woman. Let's see if that comes up with it. Where's the picture? Yeah, here it is. Load cunt. Yeah, this picture here. Like, look at her face. And there's that old blonde woman in the back just like, that's what he does. Oh, Andrew. No. I mean, look at the fear on her. She's like, get away from him. What is he doing with his mouth? I'm gonna. Yeah, that is fucking. Yeah, a picture paints 1,000 words. Look how fucking repulsed she is. That this creepy old cunt is fucking grabbing on her. Let's see. I'm not going to resign. I was elected by the politicians. I was elected by the people, said Governor Cuomo. This is all I'm going to say about this topic at the time. I have a job to do. I've been doing it for 11 years. Everything that I have learned, I am bringing to the table at this moment. Killing old people and grabbing women. That's what I'm going to focus on, he added. The people, I just love that he's, I'm a tall, good looking. I guess he was joking there. I thought he was being serious when I just read the headline. The people of the state have known me for 40 years, he added. God, you've been in politics for 40 years? Yeah, that's not something you should be proud of. That just makes you look like a piece of shit. I won't speculate about people's possible motives. It's the fact that you killed old people, dude. But I can tell he's a former Attorney General who has gone through this situation many times. How many old people have you killed? There are many motivations of making it an allegation, and that's why you need to know the facts before you make a decision, he said. Blah, blah, blah. Biden backs Cuomo. President refuses to condemn him. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Yep. Okay. So I was, well, I was under the impression, it's embarrassing, that he actually believed he was tall and good looking because, but you know, he was, that was a letdown. But I did actually look up another page because I only read the headline. So then I looked up this page because I was going to make fun of him. So I might as well still make fun of him anyway. Andrew Cuomo, height, weight, age, wife, biography, family, and more. Andrew Mark Cuomo, American politician. He is, as of 2019, so he's 62, 63. He's 64 now. 63, going on 64. Yeah, he's born there, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and this is he white. He's straight. He's a Christian, apparently. I'm pretty sure Christianity has something about not killing. Might be high up on the list as well. His sun sign, zodiac birth, Aries sign. Weird. Net worth, blah, blah, blah. Height. He is 5'11". He's the height of a woman. Oh my God. Let's see. That's what he weighs. Shoe size is 11. That's small. Hair color black. Parents, blah, blah, blah. Siblings. Let's see. Sister. He's got a few sisters. And his brother, Chris Fredo Cuomo. He's divorced in 2005. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Holy shit. What a goomba. Anyway. So, he's 5'11". Well, congratulations, dude. You're the height of a woman. That was about that. Yeah, that was a letdown. I thought he was going to be serious, and I really wanted to make fun of him. He denies it. Let's see. What should we go to now? Why don't we go to... just looking for my folders here. Oh, okay, yeah, this article is fucking batshit crazy. Why trans and non-binary people must be included in the abortion conversation. Yeah, we need to include trans women. What the fuck is that? Nice tits, though. Abortion case access has not been for everyone. In conversations around abortion rights, we, people who talk about abortion, use the word woman a lot, as in women need access to safe abortions. Women deserve the rights to determine what's best for themselves and their families. When we only talk about women and we assume that abortion seekers are always women, they are, we erase the experiences of trans and non-binary folks who want to have abortions. Holy shit. People are fucking... People are...
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, that is... Okay. They're women. A trans man is a woman, you fucking nutbar. There hasn't been a time when I wasn't telling my abortion story, says Campbell Jackson. Jackson, who had an abortion in college after he became pregnant as a result of rape. Wow, that sentence is what, like 5 million points in woke Scrabble? Holy shit. Is a storyteller with We Testify, a project of the National Network of Abortion Funds, who aims to broaden the spectrum of abortion stories we hear. For example, instead of exclusively stories by white, wealthy, cis women, We Testify seeks to amplify voices of trans and non-binary folks, as well as people of color and trans and those from rural communities. You put people from rural communities in the same box as fucking trannies. That just shows they're like... the way they view anyone who works for a living. Like you're a fucking minority, like you're a fucking, like you need to be taken care of, you need to be coddled, just like they believe all these other fucking, selective groups do. I wanted the person who, I wanted to be the person I was looking for, Jackson told me. I know there are other people like me, black trans men, who need to be able to see people like me talking about abortion access. You just don't be a whore. And I doubt anyone raped you, come on. And I like how they didn't say, and it's actually very telling. It was, as a result of rape. If it was a white guy who raped her, it would be rape at the hands of a white man, a white cis man. The fact that they just stop it right there tells you that she was raped by a black guy. If it wasn't a black guy, they absolutely would have said it. Come on, this is steeped with fucking woke. There is no way if they had a fact like she was raped by a white man, they wouldn't fucking say it. So, yep, 100% she was raped by a black guy. In his abortion story, he also why am I stumbling over that word? Emphasizes, there we go, the importance of seeing and hearing trans men in conversations around pregnancy. They're not men, they're women, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Let's see. He is seeing. Okay, yeah. No one is talking about pregnancy and childbirth in a trans-inclusive way, he says. Does he now? Who gives a shit? Why does everything have to revolve around you? Why do you have to see yourself in everything? Yeah, what percentage of abortions are like? It just makes no fucking sense. We need to separate gender from the ability to reproduce. And these are the people of science. Remember that. These are the people who claim to be all about the science. We need to see pregnancy and childbirth. Yeah, we need to separate gender from the ability to reproduce. No, it takes both genders to reproduce, so you kind of can't separate gender from that. It's actually not possible. Drugs are bad. Let's see, removing... but we only talk about removing uteruses and then acting like they never existed. What? What do you mean? Who's talking about cutting out uteruses and then acting like? Wait, is that what happens when you're then how are you getting pregnant? That makes no sense. But we only talk about removing uteruses and then acting like they never existed. Well, if you don't have a uterus, how are you going to get pregnant? You've had your fucking uterus cut out. I'm not the only one who's confused by this, right? This is genuinely confusing, isn't it? Abortion access is one thing, but do we want to be able to access abortion? If you're poor or live in an area with no clinic, for example, you should still be able to get an abortion. Yeah, it's called a flight of stairs or a coat hanger. And if you're an organization advocating for everyone should be part of the conversation. It's not justice if it's only for a select group of people can get it, Jackson says. If you don't have a job, the choice to have an abortion isn't really a choice. Everyone can't pay for it. Why wouldn't you have a job? And why you decided to have sex, a side effect, if you want to call it that, of having sex is pregnancy. That's the whole point of sex. That's why it exists. So yeah, it's going to happen. If you don't want that, don't have sex. And if you don't want to get raped, don't hang around people who are fucking rapey. You can judge a book by its cover. Sorry. Well, that's your problem. You don't have a job. Jack Quimin Gritz or Gritzi or whatever had an abortion in college. I was one of the only trans person who was talking about my abortion experience as a trans person. You're one of the only trans people, period. There's like fuck all of you. It's like Jesus Christ. That's just like it's just numbers. Like just look at how many. This is frustratingly stupid. Let's see. Who was talking about? Yeah. They said by the time they met up with We Testify organizer Renee Bracey Sherman, they had many encounters with organizations who theoretically intended to implement trans and non-binary inclusion, but weren't actually trying that hard. So it's just never good enough for these people, is it? People say stuff like, oh, we'll get there, and this is Jack, her pronouns are they, them. I keep experiencing these things in supposedly progressive space, so I think we have to... How much time are you spending in abortion clinics, lady? Like, you are really fucking into abortion. It's kind of creepy. When you close down a clinic that provides abortion, you're also closing down access to testosterone and other kinds of trans healthcare. Oh my God, seriously? So that's why they're spending so much time in abortion clinics. So they're in there in the abortion clinics getting jacked up with testosterone to the point that they're completely infertile. And then they're looking around at all these women who get to have abortions and they're jealous. They're jealous of other women being able to kill a baby. These are the people who honestly believe they are both mentally and ethically superior than you. They genuinely believe that. Where was I? Was it closing? Yeah, healthcare. Of Lady Parts Winstein says Liz Winstead of Lady Parts Justice League.
Gay!
Lady Parts Justice League got its name from a 2012 incident in Michigan State House in which Representative Lisa Brown was told she could not use the word vagina when talking about a transvaginal ultrasound. Transvaginal ultrasounds. Okay. The Speaker of the House suggested Lady Parts as a more appropriate alternative, while Lady Parts Justice not claim to work with reproductive justice framework, blah, blah, rights organization. Winston emphasizes that okay, so to them, calling vagina lady parts is offensive because vaginas aren't just for ladies, because mental health, I guess, because crazy. Let's see. Doesn't blah blah blah. Winston emphasizes that they're traveling company which does comedy as well as clinic escorting and other services in communities where abortion is openly stigmatized. And oh my God, how dare there be a stigma around killing babies? I mean, what is the world coming to? I mean, what is this, like the 1950s or something? Oh my God, why aren't you shouting your abortion? I'm just jealous because I can't have one. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Okay, this is really fucking insane. And I might get to the crime on the next episode. I do have a few trans videos here, though, so should we go through them now, or should we... You know what, I'm just going to load up this picture, and I think we will end on this picture because... let me just see what I'm doing here. Yes. Hey. Hang on. Almost forgotten how to do this. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so... For fuck's sake. I'm using the wrong mouse again. Hang on. God damn it. I just fucking undid everything that I just did. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is this is just a tweet I found. Screenshot of a tweet I found that I just thought was fucking hilarious. I need to ask you #super straight dudes. So I need to ask you #super straight dudes. If you saw me and didn't know I was non-binary, what would you tell your confused boner? This has to be a troll, right? This has to be a joke. There's no way this is serious. It can't be. There's no way that chick, or dude, or whatever the fuck is. There's no way that thing thinks. There's no way that thing thinks it's attractive. Why would? I don't think it's physically possible for anyone to get a boner over you, lady. This has to be a joke, right? How long have we been going for? Yeah, an hour. You know what? I'll save it. I'll take a bit of a break, and I'm kind of off my game. I'm just, I don't know. Stories are going wrong and everything like that. Anyway, I will be back on Friday. I promise I will do it this Friday. I'm not gonna just start playing. What's the video game I've been playing? Oh, The Long Dark, and then lose track of time and realize I got to go to bed and get up for work, which I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. I kind of just been into this game. It's just a game where it's like a kind of open world survival game, but unlike all the other ones, there aren't zombies. There are just wolves and bears, and you just got to survive out in the wild, and it kind of makes me want to play it now. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get this video up on BitChute as soon as I've done streaming, and I will catch you guys on Friday. And I've forgotten what the outro video is, so I will just leave you with, what I always leave you with. And I just realised on my screen you can see the you can see my soundbar. Yep, I'm doing well tonight. This was a smooth podcast with no glitches at all. Okay, I guess I'll just say remember, as always, Black Lives Matter. Oh, I'm sorry, the coronavirus should be taken seriously.